So this is a skill saw that was given to me for free, and it's just a wreck. It's covered in concrete dust and just doesn't work very well. I like finding old broken stuff or things that just need to be cleaned up or fixed in some way and making them work again, and then being able to use them. I feel like it saves money and it saves having to buy something new. Keep it in circulation.
That is quite dusty. It does run, and it is plugged in. So before I start diving into the problem, I wanted to show you what it does. It's quite exciting, and yes, I have the blade up here, and I'm going to energize it. That's what it looks like when it's running. I have disconnected it. Oh look, I didn't even strap that down. Good job with safety. Okay, so obviously someone has overused this with a dusty method of cutting stone. That's the mason cutting blade on there. It's a little corroded from the dust. But what I'm going to do is just see what I can do to get it working again. I believe all it really needs is new brushes. And I'm going to then take the brushes out, check them, and then, get all the dust off, because it doesn't go very fast. Well, you can see here, it doesn't look terrible, but it is hot. And this spring thing is kind of like two pieces, and it's hot there. Not very clean in there, so probably these connections, this piece slides up and down, and it's probably supposed to be clean, and then that's probably supposed to be clean in there on this flat edge here. That's probably how the current flows to, I think it goes through here, through this wire to the brush. This one's not much better, and right here at the base of the wire, it's kind of black. The other one, well, yeah, it's dark in there. I should have a flashlight. Oh, guess what? I do have one. Oh, I don't have a battery in it. Okay, let's try this flashlight. All right, so I think I'm gonna take all the dust on the outside of it off. I'm gonna use an oily rag, but I probably need more oil than that. I should probably just use WD-40. It's probably a better way of doing this, but this is the way I'm doing it. Mostly I needed the model number off of here so I would know what brushes to get. Look at how much better it looks. It's going to look brand new with this shine on there. You won't be able to hold on to it with all the oil, but at least it'll be shiny. I will, I'll use some sort of oil cleaner later, but for right now, this is doing the trick. I need to check in here. I don't think you often need to fill this. And it says check operating position. Oh, oil level in operating. Well, I don't know where it's supposed to be though. So I could look that up, figure out where that needs to be, and see if it's full. Could be dry. Don't know yet. But and then I'm missing a screw for this part of the handle, but I believe I have a pile of some from another one, so I will check into that. Just whittling away with my clean, and I think, what the heck's going on here? This doesn't look, yeah, see, there's something stuck. What the heck? Oh, that's nice. Keeping the guard up. I see. That's always, oh, that's crunchy. Wow, that's crunchy. All right, I guess we're taking the blade off it when I get this clean, but look at this thing. What is it? It's like a piece of metal. And they shoved it up in the guard to keep the guard up. Well, I guess they stay on guard, don't they? How am I gonna get up in there? Like this? So much crud. I need a different brush. Alright, which brush should I try? This one that is like ruined already? Yeah. That's working pretty good. It's kind of like a broom. And then maybe try this one. Yep. Backed up against the blade. I guess I need to take the blade off at this point. Look at all that. Jeez. Alright, so I think it's done this way. I can't do it without both hands. Alright, so 1/2-inch socket on the center here. Screwdriver or some kind of device in the slots. It's dusty as a desert. Look at all that in there. Like an excavation. Compared to what it was, I mean, look at the pile of dust here. And this spring was obviously loaded with dust. And I put some lubricating oil on there, and now it works pretty decent. So it's taking a long time to do it this way, which is worth it. Pretty good pile of dust here, so you can see. Make a little mountain out of it. Probably 1/2 cup or something. How did that saw even work? I think I'm going to use some water and just spray this down, see if I can minimize how much dust I need to remove. Can't electrocute myself because it's not plugged in, so that part's good. Let's see if I can prop this up. Doesn't tilt onto the drain into the motor, it drains away from it. Well, I don't think I missed any spots. Alright, so it does look much different, right? It actually looks like the saw it's supposed to be, just a little dirty. You know, grungy, I guess is the word. Or worn, or used, something like that. Anyways, I think it's a lot better. I'm going to dry it up with a rag and see how I did. Okay, well, you remember what the saw looked like before, right? This 15 amp mag 77 skilsaw. There's the model number. I can't read it, no, my glasses on. But it is no longer coated in concrete dust. It is now just has some bare remnants and little nooks and crannies. So now we got to dry it off, get it all dry, blow it clean probably, and then order up some brushes and see what happens. Looks a lot better. Pretty amazed actually that I was able to get it that clean. All right, so I used the air compressor to get it dried out a little bit, so I think it's good for overnight. Looks amazingly better, but I do need those brushes, and then we can do some testing. But I think actually the next step is to take these 4 off and see what it looks like inside here, because there might be a lot of dust, and the armature might need to get cleaned, just abrasively cleaned real quick, just to take any corrosion or dust off of that.
The next video, I'll open up the saw, get the motor cleaned out, and then at some point we'll change the oil, make sure it's working good. Thank you for watching.